I love factoring. No, I like factoring. I enjoy factoring. I'm not saying I'm a good teacher of teaching factoring, but I really enjoy it. So let's do some factoring. Standard form looks like this. AX squared plus BX plus C. An example would be, well, for this, A is going to be 1. We're going to have something like x squared plus 6x plus 9. We're going to factor this. We're going to turn this into 2 parentheses. Here's the method. We're going to be finding factors of the C term. Find factors of C. Then we ask ourselves, well, we're going to have lots of options there. Which pair can add or subtract to make the B term? Now let's call B also the middle term. And find factors of C. Let's call C the last term. So we're going to have all these options here, but only one option will work for us. We'll lay a foundation of parentheses. And check your answer at the end. Because, as I've said before, factoring is a two-way street. What's 10 factored? 10 is 2 times 5. What's 2 times 5? Right? So 2 times 5, that works, is 10. 10 is 2 times 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 is 2 times 5. I can just check it back and forth. And I can do that on every problem, every factoring problem. I can check it by multiplying it back out. I factor it, I multiply it. All right, let's do this. I love, oh, this is good stuff. Okay, I know, I'm so excited. Okay, one more time. Find factors of C. I need to know what makes a 28. Let's list all the ways. I'm going to rewrite this so I have a little more space. P squared plus 16p plus 28. How can I make a 28? Well, I can make it using a 1 and a 28. I can make it using a 2 and a 14. And I can make it using a 4 and a 7. Now, I found the factors of C. Now I have to ask myself, which pair can add or subtract, right? Which pair can add or subtract to make the B term? Using a 28 and a 1, adding those together I get 29. Subtracting them I get 27. I don't get a 16. That is not the combination. Using a 2 and a 14, if I add those together, I get a 16. There it is. This is it right here. These two numbers add to make that number. I'm going to lay the foundation using parentheses. Ready? P, 2, 14, plus. Now I'm going to check it. Does this work? What's a p times a p? A p squared. What's a 2 times a 14? A 28. What do I have right there? I have a 2p and a 14p. What do they add up to? A 16p. This and this are equivalent. They're the same thing. This is a factored version of this. If this was 10, this is 2 times 5. That's all I'm doing. I'm breaking it down into products. Okay, ready? What makes an 8? 1 and 8, 2 and 4. Using a 2 and a 4, can I get to a negative 6? I sure can. Let's build it. G, G, 2, 4. It has to be a negative 2 and a negative 4 to get to a negative 6, so negative 2, negative 4. There it is. Let's see, does it work? G times G is G squared. Negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. Negative 2G, negative 4G adds up to the negative 6G. It works. These two things are the same. Right, let's start with this 34. What makes a 34? 1 times 34. 2 times 17. Okay, which one can get me to a 15? This gets me to a 35 or a 33. That's not good. This gets me to a 19 or a 15. It's this pair right here. Okay, let's put it together. Okay, I need a negative 15. Should the negative go on my 2, on my 7? I think it works like this. Let's test it out. F times F, F squared. 2 times negative 17 is negative 34. Negative 34. 2F minus 17F gives me negative 15F. It's working. I can check every answer. Okay, that's it. See you in class. Bye.